What's going on, everybody? Dropping for the steak hashtag gains. Before I start this video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, stay up to date with all my fucking videos. Follow me on Instagram at Opperman Fitness and follow my band. Divided Mention on Spotify. Everything you need to know will be in the description box below. Give the video a thumbs up. Doesn't cost you a fucking penny and it helps the channel grow. So I really appreciate it if you hit the thumbs up button. Really would appreciate it if you hit the thumbs up button. By the way, now I have an Amazon link. You guys can use my Amazon link for anything you want. Doesn't matter what it is. You just click my Amazon link and then buy what you normally would buy. And guess what? It helps me out. So really would appreciate if you use my Amazon link too. All my links are in the description. Let's go ahead and get to the review today. Social pre-workout. Is it good shit? Social nutrition supplements. Boom. How good is it? We're about to tell you. So let's get to the review. Before I do get to the review, I do want to thank them for sending this over and giving me the opportunity to review it on my channel. I really appreciate it. So thank you very much for sending this over. Without further ado, let's get to the review. All right, price point on this bad boy is $35 on their website. But if you use the coupon code Jerry20, it'll get you 20% off, bringing this down to $28-ish for 25 servings for a pre-workout. Comes out to be like $1.10. That is fucking fantastic of a price point. Absolutely on point. Can't say anything else better than a 1 scoop pre-workout for $1, a low dollar range. Absolutely affordable, absolutely on point. And but that doesn't mean anything if labels are just labels and this thing doesn't do anything, right? So that is the price point. Let's go ahead and get into this label. By the way, this is a smaller type of tub, so you can already tell that it's not going to be pump-based. It's going to be more stimulant-based, right? Stimulant and focus-based. So, honestly, that's just how it is because most pre-workouts that are stim-based have small containers because stims don't take up much milligrams, right? You know, the thing that takes up the most size is the pump ingredients and the BCAAs and like the dumb shit, right? So you can already tell this is gonna be stim based. Nice little container, and don't let the container fool you, right? So let's go ahead and look at this label. Label is choline at 980 milligrams. Nice fucking doses of choline, can help with overall focus and just get your mind right. Citrulline, malate, 3,000 milligrams. Very low dosage of citrulline, but it is what it is. It'll help with pumps and blood flow. 1,800 milligrams of beta-alanine, remove lactic acid buildup, helps with endurance, gives you the beta tingles. You know what I'm talking about. Tyrosine, 750 milligrams, can help with overall focus. You have agmatine sulfate, 500 milligrams, can help with pumps and blood flow. You have caffeine anhydrous at 300 milligrams, nice immediate energy, right? Beetroot extract, right? 250 milligrams, can help with overall blood flow and pumps. Then you have lion's mane in here, 150 milligrams, kind of a low dosage of lion's mane. I mean, it's in there, so that's cool, but it's not a very significant dosage by no means. You have theobromine, 50 milligrams, which is kind of like a mini stimulant, nothing crazy, but it will pair up with the caffeine and everything. Isopropanol norepinephrine. Isopropanol norepinephrine. I don't know, I always just say synephrine. 20 milligrams, nice. I like that ingredient a lot. It gets you it just gets you going, and it kind of gives you like a little bit of like a sweat feel, like a rush almost. Then you have huperzine, 1 microgram. That's gonna help with overall some nootropic action, focus action. And then you have yohimbine HCl, 1 milligram. I actually like yohimbine. It's not the same as alpha yo by no fucking means. And actually yohimbine and synephrine, like when you pair those together, it usually gives you that you're gonna work out and earn that sweat. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna earn that sweat. Got some cough action. I don't like alpha yohimbine because it lets you just sweat for no reason, gives you the chills and all the negative effects. Synephrine and yohimbine are like what you would want from what alpha yo should do. So yeah, that's what this label is. And we're gonna go ahead and get into the effects. But before we do, we're gonna go over the taste test segment, which is Gummy Explosion, which I already shot on my first time trying it. So I'm gonna throw in that clip in real quick. All right, have social pre-workout here. Boom. We got it ready to roll. This is Gummy Explosion. I like the name. Name's super catchy. Gummy Explosion. Gummy Explosion. Okay. Okay. It's like a tart, sour, gummy worm, I guess. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. It is a little sour, a little tart. For the people that don't like sour tart stuff, this may not be for you, but for me, this is enjoyable. It's drinkable. It's good. It's got a nice flavor. As far as flavor, I have no problems giving this. I have no problems giving this an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for flavor. And let's get back to the other part of the review. All right, so it is a nice gummy explosion type of flavor. I would actually almost say it's almost like a pink lemonade. You know, after I tried it a few times. By the way, I ran this for 3 days, and yeah, it's almost like a pink lemonade too. You know, you say pink lemonade, gummy explosion. It's a good flavor at the end of the day. But as TJ would say, who the fuck cares about flavor? Well, I care about flavor. So I'm one person out of 7 billion or whatever, but I do care about flavor. You know, do I care enough of flavor if it's the worst pre-workout ever, and or the worst tasting pre-workout ever, but has the most effects? Would it bother me? No, I'd probably be pretty cool with that. But at the end of the day, you can't say flavor doesn't matter, because flavor always matters. You know what I'm saying? Flavor always matters. That's like saying right, you got 2 proteins, right? One's $25, one's $20, right? And the $20 one tastes fucking horrible, right? Awful. $25 one tastes fucking amazing, right? And then, obviously one's cheaper, but one tastes like shit. Now, most people would say, who the fuck cares, right? I mean, if the same mindset is you don't care about flavor, then you probably shouldn't care about flavor from protein, because your argument is you just slam it down, right? Just slam it down, it's done and over with in a few seconds, so it doesn't matter. Well, that's what you do with protein too. Most of the time, you slam protein down about the same speed as you would drink a pre-workout. So that argument doesn't make fucking sense. Sorry, TJ. I fucking love you, brother, but taste does matter to an extent. It just does. So, all right, let's get to the effects. Our labels just labels. By the way, I fucking love TJ. He's my homie. And make sure you guys subscribe to his channel. Make sure you subscribe to his channel and then tell him I sent you. All right? But more than likely, you guys already know who the fuck he is, because he's got like 30,000 subscribers. All right, let's get to the effects section. The effects section on this social pre-workout. Okay, so you start off with the beta tingles, right? And honestly, the beta tingles was medium to high. And it doesn't make sense because it's only 1,800 milligrams. Like, I was feeling the fucking beta tingles. I was feeling the beta tingles. I was like, man, this has got like 3.2 in it probably, at least. I almost like forgot about the label. And then I was just like, man, this thing's coming in hot with that beta alanine. And then as I was reading the label, I'm like, holy shit, it only had 1,800 milligrams. So they must have used some solid ass beta alanine or something, because it was medium to high on the beta tingles. All right, so then, right? Then you get medium, sustained, smooth energy. And I think it hits you nice, it hits you smooth, and it keeps you fucking going. It was low to medium pumps. I mean, when you really look at this, this is not a pump pre-workout by no means. It covers the basic package of, citrulline, agmatine, and the beetroot. But honestly, the beetroot's kind of underdosed, and the agmatine sulfate's kind of underdosed, right? And the citrulline's pretty much underdosed. So this is not a pump pre-workout. So don't worry about the pumps. They're only gonna be low to medium on this pre-workout. Low to medium. Nothing to write home about. Medium sense of urgency. You definitely get the sense of urgency. You definitely get, the whole package you would expect in a pre-workout. You get that like, let's go type of thing, but it's not over the top, and it's definitely not low. It's in the medium range. Like, it's very consistent. Then you get medium focus. I was very dialed in, very focused on what I was doing. Medium focus for sure. Medium motivation. Medium motivation. By the way, I'm looking at my notes because I take notes as I'm experiencing it. I take notes on what I'm feeling. So that way it's very consistent on what I'm actually thinking about this pre-workout rather than just kind of just going off the cuff. I like to take little notes here and there. So medium focus, and for whatever reason, it was neutral to maybe a little bit of a happy mood support. Like I didn't feel like super happy, but I didn't feel like very super neutral. Like there was just like a little bit of a mood support elevation. I don't know how to describe it other than it was just very minor, but it wasn't just, it was enough to say something, right? So, and I would classify this thing as a fucking solid daily driver. The only thing you're really missing from here is the pumps, and honestly, it's hard for me to even judge pump products in general because typically, I have very good vascularity in general. So like when I'm thinking about pumps and like blood flow and fullness, it's almost hard for me to fucking judge it because a lot of the times I get that anyways. So like I try to judge it like, is it more amplified than normal, right? So, and honestly, pump products are their own category anyway. So this thing, you know, is not an all-arounder with pumps. It's an all-arounder minus the pumps. And the pumps are still there. They're just in the low to medium range. So at the end of the day, this thing is a fucking solid hitter, solid daily driver. Would definitely recommend it for intermediate, beginners, and even stem junkies. This thing hits pretty solid for 300 milligrams of caffeine. You know what I'm saying? The synephrine and the yohimbine really pairs up well with the caffeine to get you going and just, you get that, you know, that feeling of sense of urgency. So definitely super solid. Definitely check it out. Use Jerry 20 on all their products and it gets you 20% off. The price point's there. Everything's there. Definitely would suggest it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Thanks Social Supplements for sending this over. And other than that, everything you need to know will be in the description box below. And we're progressing and ever regressing. And I'll check you guys later. Yeah.